Om Shanti. In order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love, complete, perfect, and equal. Bap Dada has so much love for you children that he feels each of his children should go ahead of him. In the world too, whomever you love the most, you make that one go ahead of you. This is a sign of love. So, Bap Dada also says, let there not be any weaknesses in my children. Let everyone become complete, perfect, and equal. This love from God makes you all into easy yogis. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 25. So today is a very special day. It's our Dadi Prakashmani ji's day. Just now we saw Dadi's glimpse. It felt like we were there with her, right? We lived the life with her. And it's amazing the way she encouraged everyone, met with everyone, Kumars, Kumaris, mothers, children. So beautiful. Thank you. And of course, we will hear from Didi also. So, in order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love. Today's topic complete, perfect, and equal. Now we will listen to Didi.
Om Shanti. Someone asked the question, what is God's personality? If you all know God, then what's God's personality? And I said Yagya and Dadis. Because what is God? Who is God? That expression of God was through Brahma Baba. And then Brahma Baba created Yagya. So there are certain very important principles. Not discipline is another thing, but principles that how Baba and we are sustained through Yagya. Then is Mama, then is Dadi Prakashmani. Their personality is God's personality. That means, how do we know what God is like? Through the qualities of Dadi Prakashmani, through the qualities of Mama, right? So if anyone we give lessons, introduction of God, at least some of the percentage of his qualities should be visible in our thoughts, words, and actions. Then it's easy for them to believe. Right? Dadi Prakashmani, she became instrument to surrender many. I surrendered looking at Mama. As soon as that Mama came to Delhi and she was leaving, I just said, oh, I have to be like her. I have to surrender. So this is how, if we are the right example, then many are inspired that they want to surrender. So Baba is talking of complete, perfect, and equal. Babdada has so much love for you children that he feels each of his children should go ahead of him. Baba says, in the world too, whoever you love the most, then you make that one go ahead of you. That is the sign of love. So Babdada also says, let there not be any weaknesses in my children. Let everyone become complete, perfect, and equal. This love from God makes you easy yogi. So again, I am a yogi, but Baba's love makes it easy yogi. As much you experience God's love, it becomes easy and easy now. So we should underline it and experience that. It's becoming easy and easy because of God's love. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi.
Hello, Brother
Lovely
Ken.
to see you. Lovely to see all of these scenes from Madhavan.
Is it problem with your
Om
internet
Shanti, you
there?
can hear me okay.
We can't hear clearly.
Obviously, all of us are thinking about the DG. Was it not, you can't hear me now. Can you hear
We can
clearer?
hear the sound,
Is that
but
better?
it's breaking, yeah.
You can't hear?
Now it's better.
Let me just, oh dear.
Okay, continue, yeah.
What about, now it's better. I'm just checking everything here. Okay. Can you hear me now?
When you start,
Yes, all
few
of
words.
us are remembering the
But
money and when I first came just a few months Australia. She was stuck in London.
Om Shanti. I think that Brother Ken, something not proper in internet, right? They say that a good leader has authority and humility, but also leader will inspire others. Any kind of leadership, because the qualities which the leaders put in their thoughts, words, and actions always will bring some message. So Dadiji was such a leader. Dadiji was any action she will do. We were talking about yesterday we had about 40, 50 many saints and sages. They came. They were in Gyansarovar. They came here. So we were talking after that Dadi will give them gifts, give them flowers. But she decided that we will never give anyone, even sometimes during election time, people will come and want some funds. But Dadi will say, no, I can help you to create a cremation or make the roads better. I can help that way, but I won't give money. Same, she had made a principle for everything. Yes,
Shanti Didi, can you hear me now?
much better.
Yeah, I went over to my cell phone.
Again,
Anyway, so the time is short tonight because we're dedicating more time to Daddy G. I was I was saying before Daddy Janky, and then I went back to Australia later because she was stuck in London.
because
Can you hear me?
Prakashmani Dadi came to Australia, right? And she inspired you to go to Brazil.
No, I'm just saying that my connection in those first years was with Daddy G because we didn't have a connection with Daddy Janky because she was stuck in London. And so Daddy was like in charge of everything outside of India, it seemed to me. Daddy Janky's role came later on. First few years of Gyan, more with anyone else. So, and as you know, it was Daddy G who asked me to come to Brazil. So she was such an incredible. I didn't meet Brahma Baba. I didn't meet, as you were saying, she was such an inspiration. I remember once we went with her to Hyderabad in South India, a group of foreigners, and she must have done about 8 programs in the same day. And she was absolutely tireless and didn't look affected. We were tired, absolutely fresh and tireless and bubbling and so sweet. So Baba today, in today's Muli, Sunday Muli, Baba's talking a lot about equality. So what was it that specifically inspired you from Daddy G in terms of, she was Boksaman, so what part of that? Because different personalities have different expressions, but what inspired you directly from Daddy G, not just your surrender, but coming close to Baba, like being like Baba, and this is what you have to be in your role now as the main person in the yagya. What do you take specifically from Daddy G's inspiration?
I mean, there are many things, but giving the feeling of belonging And her love will make everyone feel belonging to Baba, belonging to Yagya, and very, very close to her. And that will make soul, very inspired in the sense of honesty. They are very obedient. They just want to follow Baba. Even the inspiration to make good quality efforts. And then be natural also. It's not all the time you are role conscious, but she was more loving and making all of us feel belong to her, belonging to Baba also. So I think that is what most needed at this time, is souls to feel close to Baba. And if in our presence that can happen, and that's what I really took lot from Dadiji. What anyone wants is God's love. So love was
Yeah.
really the main quality.
Yeah, you can see, we can all see in you more and more you are becoming beyond little things, and more you're really thinking of the whole world. You're taking up the whole world in your heart, and that's definitely the experience you had with Daddy G. Now, I was thinking about what to ask or to talk to you about, but just today's Morley, Sunday Morley, it's such. Baba was speaking about volcanic tapasya, and I had a question about that. He was saying that it means to burn the tail of the consciousness of I. So, what distinguishes volcanic remembrance from ordinary remembrance? How can we cultivate this intensity in our lives, even though there's so many things going on, the mind gets scattered? How can we guarantee that we go deeper into remembrance and not just into volcanic type remembrance and not just ordinary remembrance? What do you think? Does volcanic
Whenever
remembrance ever become natural? Yeah. Sorry, Didi,
it's
you can
like
go ahead.
when I am in remembrance of Baba, then one is beyond everything. One is unlimited, but also line of intellect is very, very clear. In remembrance, like there is no effort, very natural, very powerful, and effortless also. Remembrance from the heart doesn't really require any effort. Right? So lovingly, we feel very close to Baba. So I think that that's what our aim is to, like today Baba said, become complete, become
Okay.
perfect, become like me.
Yeah. This idea from the Muli also, the metaphor of Hanuman's tail representing the ego, that really is a striking image. But why is this consciousness of the ego so persistent, even for a long-term yogis? How can we train ourselves
Mhm.
to automatically, consistently say I, the soul, rather than just I, which what Bubba was talking about? And how does humility dissolve this subtle ego, which, we refer ourselves to I, it's the ego, it's not the soul. How do we make that shift? Is probably the most important shift we need to make. And since we forget to add the I, the soul, we forget to add everything that's connected with the soul, including Baba, and therefore the tail stays. The tail of Hanuman's tail stays, and this is what we have to burn. And Baba gave us such a good hit. So how can we be more consistent in automatically think I, the soul, rather than just I? This is, I think, many
I
of us
think
would
it's
have curiosity about.
I think it's very important to have self-respect. When it's lack of self-respect, then I start acquiring from outside I should be more respected, I should receive this. Suddenly like I comes. So Baba says you can say I, but say it in soul consciousness and also self-respect. Whatever Baba says for me, I should adopt it, I should inculcate. So always say I with the acceptance of my self-respect, how Baba looks at me, and just have that respect. I think that could help soul to be more natural.
Yeah, and also the call, the Baba says the call of the time. Today's Muli, he talked about the call to serve with both the mind and the words. It's such a powerful call. It's a powerful. Baba's invoking us to do better service, and I know for many years, Sister Winnie, you have been talking about integrating more yoga into everything else. A lot of people separate. This is my meditation, and this is the service that I have to do. What do you have to say about integrating yoga into everything we do and everything we say? How can we remain stable also
Just
in doing
remember,
that?
just remember whose task is this. Baba is Karan Karavanar. So task is not different than remembrance, right? Whatever I have to do, like some souls will say, oh, because I had been so busy, I didn't remember Baba. That's like two separate things. They sit in yoga, but while doing actions, there is no remembrance. But actually, always remember whose task is that. So when I remember that, then how can I forget that I'm Baba's child or Baba is Karan Karamanhar and Baba's task is already done. So total faith, all that definitely happens when I remember whose task is that. So then yoga and action, they get integrated. Okay.
Didi, it seems to be breaking up again. Last question. And if someone asks me about the day, I mean, I know probably how to answer this, but I'd like to get your opinion. And Baba did bring it up in the Morley also, Sunday Morley. How can we remain emotionally stable and while at the same time being merciful, seeing this world so full of sorrow, so many people suffering? The specific question is that we are compassionate people. This was the question. How can we see what's happening in Gaza and all of the children who are dying of hunger and so on, the way that they're being treated in Gaza? How can we go beyond the scenes and be truly merciful? How do we do it? Because there's such shocking scenes, such shocking deaths. People are shocked. And so how can we not just not be affected by that, by those scenes, but how can we go beyond it and be merciful, as Baba was saying today?
Yeah. I think that we know that all this will happen, more and more violence and starvation and, making people suffer. One is natural suffering from calamities, but when human beings become so violent, so this shows like end no. So through our thoughts, we still have to send vibrations of compassion, of kindness, of love. And yesterday, one of the sadhu was asking that why you all left Pakistan. You could have stayed and changed them. So I said, we don't change. religion of anyone, but we definitely until end were very loveful with them. So I think, yeah, we have to go beyond and we have to accept it. Even it's not very natural for us to look at people suffering, but through our thoughts, we still have to be merciful, send good vibrations. Right? We still have to do that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just last thought. We know that the drama is perfect, but it doesn't mean that everything is good, right? We can't say a war is a good thing, but it's perfect according to drama. So, and that's Baba. I would just would think, okay, Baba's looking at these scenes. How does he feel? And then you get an idea. He's seeing beyond everything. He's seeing the whole picture. And of course, he's merciful. And that's what I have to be like Baba. So that's part of being Bapsaman is having that same detached love as God has. So I just wanted to share
Yeah.
that thought with you.
Look at Baba.
And thank you for.
Okay,
I think
nice
you've got
to.
a lot of homage to pay to Daddy today.
Okay, today
Sorry,
Daddy's
Didi, what you
Day.
were saying?
Yeah, we are just going for early to Dadi's stump, Prakash stump, and celebrate Dadi's Day with Dadi's love. Right?
Daddy's
Today,
life. Yeah, it's not really remembering her leaving the body, it's remembering her
uh,
life.
definitely.
So we will be with you, Didi, in the subtle form for sure, because we are with
Okay.
Daddy at this on this day.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Okay.
Thank you,
Om
Didi, in
Shanti.
the name
Thank
of everyone. Om
Yeah,
Shanti.
thank you.